Who's your daddy?
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lux Algo live stream, my friends. Welcome back. Dude, total eclipse day, by the way, in the U.S. For those of you that aren't in the U.S., you don't really care, and I understand. We could maybe look at that live stream here in a second. But, guys, I have defeated the bot issues. I have figured it out. I'm so flippin' pumped. Let's go. Hodl Gang's in the chat. Pepe's in the chat. Every emo you get gold bars in the chat. Honestly, let's just do it. Gold bars in the chat. Dude, absolutely insane. I figured it out, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Who's your bot daddy? What? So the biggest thing was making sure I went live on the vertical stream before I went live on the main stream, and making sure the bot was in the vertical stream first, and then once I went live on the main stream, the bot would jump. I'm a genius. Let's flippin' go. We're back. We're back, baby. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Let's get it. Let's go. Didn't know you could change your name. Dude, you can change your name, man. Yeah, Dime. I'm gonna call you Dime now, Dame. I'm gonna call you Dime now. Man keeps changing his name. Man, you change your name more than Bitcoin hits all-time highs. That being said, Bitcoin is on its way to hit all-time highs, my friends. We are very, very close. We are very close. Man, oh man, we have a lot to go over today, guys. We literally, oh man, we talked about this last week. We talked about that weekly close. The weekly close was so nice. It can't get better than that. Literally touched that 65,500, and it was like, dude, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. It bounced off of it. Now we're rallying back up. We're at 71,500 now, dude. It's time to break that new all-time high. Hopefully this week will be epic. It doesn't matter, though. Remember what we discussed last week? We said, hey, as long as Bitcoin, like, the following week starts trading above the 71,300 level, it's probably going to be really nice. Probably going to get some really, really nice moves. But I hope you guys had a great weekend. I don't know what I'm saying now. A great weekend, guys. Quite an interesting chain of events. Not much going on. Remember, we have this bullish day, bullish Monday, man. And for some reason, Monday, that inflow on Monday on Bitcoin has been insane these past few weeks because of the ETF being traded now. But lots to go over, man. No worries, I will change it back to Dave soon. No all-time high this week. Punk Channel, you don't think so, man? You never know. We'll see. We'll see. So those of you that are new here, some person asked, what do the points do? Well, when you are a top point getter, as you can see here, I'm gonna type an exclamation top on the chat here. If you're in a vertical format stream, you're in the wrong stream. Jump over to the main stream. if you see here, if you're a top point getter, all right, you have a 1 in 10 chance every single week to win $100. We do a $300 giveaway every Friday, but that has a 1 in, I don't know, 500 chance to win versus the 1 in 10 chance if you are a top point getter. Now, to get points, you have to plug in your Bitcoin predictions. You'll see in just a second how to do that. I give you a chance to put in Bitcoin predictions. If you predict the price of Bitcoin to be more or less than the start of the stream's price, by the end of the stream, you get 100 points added to your profile. The more you chat, the more you like, the more you share, the more you just hang out with us, the more points you get. It's pretty much that simple. Plus, the biggest way to jump up the leaderboards is doing the Bitcoin predictions. So make sure you're here every single start of the stream to get those Bitcoin predictions in. We're going to run those in just a second. Quite exciting to have the bot back in. I'm so happy that the bot's here and I don't have to worry about the overall movements. But, guys, total eclipse is going on right now across the entire U.S. We had the eclipse stream. I was looking at it. Dallas is black right now. Dallas is blacked out. I don't know if it's cloudy over there. Quite interesting, though. Dallas is... There it is. There you go. You can see this is in where NASA's doing a stream right now. Pretty cool. This is Texas. I'm pretty sure it's cloudy here in Tennessee, but guys, come on. We're going to be streaming. It don't matter what's happening. We're streaming, right? Unless the internet goes down, we're streaming, my friends. 71,000 though. Gotta love it. Guys, our Euro trade has set up. Remember that our Euro trade is starting to play out quite nicely. I didn't get the entry I wanted again. Didn't get the entry I wanted again. I wish I did, man. We'd be right down here. We'd be off of this price right here. Oh, we'll go over that in just a little bit, though. Our price would have been right there, man, at 108.275. We're at 108.4, man. We missed out on literally what? Yeah, like a 0.14%. It's all good, though. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and do our Bitcoin predictions, okay? No eclipse in Austin, straight clouds. No eclipse in Austin. Really? No eclipse there, man. That sucks. I'm sorry, man. All right, bro. I will drop the music for you, okay? I got you. Okay, guys. So let's do Bitcoin predictions and fill the Pepe wheel. Welcome back to the live stream. Remember, today is the final day. I need to get my mic up closer anyway. Today's the final day for last week's top 10 viewers to get locked in. Right now, we got Marlan, Sordos, David's, Paul, Sniper Paul, Kemmel, Edward, Tom, Brad, Dame, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dame, and then the Doberman guy. Oh, tied with Wardo. All you guys are in the top 10 right now. Today is the last to determine last week's winner. And then we will take the points from today as well and continue this week to restart. So tomorrow we will pick the winner for last week tomorrow. Okay. That being said, how do you get those extra points? Well, we're going to do the Bitcoin predictions right now. So if you're in the vertical stream, you are not in the main stream, you will not get points if you type in the command for your Bitcoin prediction. So make sure you jump into the horizontal stream, which is on the main YouTube channel. All you do is click the stream with the thumbnail. And that being said, let's get into our Bitcoin predictions now. What we're going for here is... Let's see. There we go. That's going to be our price. So, guys, if you would have had 100 points added to your profile, you'll see in just a second it pops up. You got to type in exclamation Bitcoin, more exclamation BTC, more or less. If you think by the end of the stream, Bitcoin is going to be more or less than 71,450. If you did not see that message pop up in the chat, you are in the wrong stream. Make sure you go back. And I know, Punk Chainer, there's no music. Somebody complained about the music, so I decided to turn it off. But y'all know the drill. I'm gonna jump into our normal soundtrack here, and we're gonna get to the Pepe wheel. But guys, I appreciate all our new Huddle Gang members. Remember, if you do join the Huddle Gang, it's literally $1. You get cool custom emotes as well as badges, and you get 5 entries to every $300 giveaway. on Friday. We do $300 giveaways every single Friday. You get 5 entries. Everybody else that's not a Hodl Gang member gets 1 entry. Make sure you hit that join button on the main YouTube channel to get it. If you have YouTube Premium, you get it for free. Come on, guys. Easy as that. It's literally $1. If I could make it free, I would. All right, guys. Get those Bitcoin predictions in. While that's being said, guys, say, what's up, Pepe? How you doing? How was your weekend, boy? How was your weekend? Where's the camera? Pepe's in the chat. Y'all know the drill. So, if you're new here, though, you might not know the drill. This is the Pepe wheel. Everybody say hello, howdy. Pepe's in the chat if you're a part of the Hodl Gang. Now, if you're new here, this is what happens. We go over every not every suggestion. Whatever suggestions we throw up on the Pepe wheel, Pepe picks what we go over, all based on y'all's suggestions. So, if you want anything specific, throw it in the chat right now. I'll throw it on the Pepe wheel, and then Pepe will pick throughout the day. If we have extra time at the end of the stream, we'll go over more, but this will guarantee what we go over right now. So, first up, what we got? I need a haircut. That's first up. BCH, I know Punk Chanter's going to want that probably, so we'll go ahead and do that because I see Ellis with BCH as well. BCH, first on the board. If we're in any trades, we will go over them, so I won't put it on the board. Pepe, you can finally look at your balls. Goodness gracious. Somebody over there said XRP, Shib, and Luna. How is Luna doing? STX, ADA from Tom. I like it. ADA for our boy Tom. Do you want to look at balls? I haven't even looked at it, to be honest. It's been a minute. Where is it at? Did it pop? No, it's at a cent now. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. And you know my feelings on meme coins and why they're not the craziest thing to be investing in. All right, Pendle from Adam. I like that. I haven't looked at that in a while. BNB. We're going to look at BNB. We are going to look at BNB because we are in a BNB trade, and I'll go over that here in just a second. AMPL, this Faraz guy wants AMPL. What is that? This isn't too bad. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it is. Never mind. Neo. Interesting. ICP from Void. Even though he complained about the music. Hopefully this music's not too loud for you this time. I'll turn it down a bit. Just kidding. I love you. All right, ICP. Yeah, we can do that. I know a lot of people like that one. Come on, man. Avalanche or Doberman guy, you know the drill. You guys know the drill. We usually go over the same ones over and over. I got you, Void. I'm just playing with you, bro. Jupiter. Jupiter's a good one. See Jupiter. Jupe from our boy Big Dennis in the house. FTM. All right, bet. Any stocks in here? I see Uber from somebody. Who wanted Uber? Fam wanted Uber. We'll do Uber. Uber. Good stock. Good stock. Remember, guys, we always go over the majors, of course. We always go over the majors. Link. Ooh, man. We haven't looked at Link in a hot minute. Let's see here. We haven't looked at Link in a hot minute. It's just been chilling. Yeah, I can't discuss Link, man. It hasn't done anything. FTM is in, you said? Is it in for a setup? Ooh. We have FTM on the board, though, so we're good. Gala, Tessa, Rio, Neo. This guy wants Neo. Remember to get your Bitcoin predictions in, guys. Remember to get them in. Manta, this one guy. Ooh, Neo. Let's do Neo. Neo with the breakout. And E. Oh, what a terrible E. Ignore my handwriting. It's terrible. FTX. Goodness gracious. Why are you pulling FTX on me? Like it's a thing. You made me look. You did make me look. I was like, when did that get launched? That's not real. Not anymore. Freeze Line. Guys, tell Freeze Line what's up. Bro, we go over Solana every single day. XLM. But I appreciate you being here. I know you're new. I can just tell when he says Solana. I can tell what you're doing when you say Solana. XLM, not too bad. Guys, we have one more left. So, this is how we do the last one. The first people to put the same ticker symbol will get it. First people to put the same ticker symbol will get it. Let's go. What are we getting? Who's going to be the first two to do it? Bonk. Goodness gracious. Don't. AIOZ. I think, no, that was Wardo. Or somebody else say AIOZ. No, they didn't. OP from Crypto Kid. I think there's another OP. Adam said OP as well. OP it is. OP. I know we've discussed it. I know we've discussed OP last week a few times. But that's it, my friends. This is our wheel here. This is what we're going over today. We're going over BCH, ADA, Pendle, ICP, AVAX, aka Avalanche, Jupiter, FTM, Uber, and Neo, and Optimism. I love how there's one stock and it's all crypto after that. That's funny. That being said, let's get the Pepe off of the board here, and let's get cranking, my friends. Let's get cranking. All right, so you have a few more seconds to put in your Bitcoin predictions. If you didn't already, then you will not get 100 points added to your profile if you're not correct, by the way. So you better be correct. 71,450. If you are correct by the end of the stream, you have a chance to add 100 points to your profile. And if you're a top point getter at the end of the week, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100. But every Friday, so long as we hit 120 likes today, my friends, as long as we hit 120 likes today, we will do a $300 giveaway on Friday. Yo, Ham, what is up? Welcome to the Hodl Gang, my friend. Ham just locked in 5 entries on every $300 giveaway on Fridays. Every Friday, he gets 5 entries versus 1 that everybody else gets. Right? And it gets cool badges and emotes. So, welcome to Hodl Gang, man. Hodl Gang's in the chat for my boy, Ham. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining. All right, guys. There we go. That's the end of the predictions. You had your chance, and you could have another chance tomorrow. That last one, though, will determine the top 10 for last week. Remember, we had a short week, so I was in Florida. That will determine the top 10 for last week, and tomorrow we will pick that winner for last week from our top 10 viewers. Remember, if you want to be a top 10 viewer, you need to tune in at the beginning of the stream in order to get in your Bitcoin predictions to get 100 points added to your profile, as well as chatting. And guess what, guys? Since I figured it out, right now, watch time counts. You get 50 points per hour, okay? And then the points get added to your profile at the end of the week. So right now, watch time does count. 50 points per hour, 30 points per half hour, okay? Or, sorry, 25 points per half hour. All right? Okay. Cool. Right now, watch time will matter. If I can continue to get it working all week, okay? That's cross your fingers, bot works all week, okay? How do you earn 2 points is still with chatting? Yep. Chatting, watch time, and not gambling, sort of. Not gambling, man. Lost 100 points last week. All right, let's get to the charting, my friends. Y'all, I know why you're here. Let's get to the charting. Let's go. All right, that being said, let me go ahead and dump this music. Let's get to our new soundtrack.
When we finally got down to something which the individual says,
all right, got the space commentation. Solar eclipse, man. Mexico, about to cross over. It's about to get black up in here. That was... I was talking about the solar eclipse, okay? Goodness gracious, what am I saying? All right, let's go to the chart. Please ignore that. Goodness gracious. All right, go live. Do not clip that, please. Don't clip that. All right. Going live on Instagram now, too. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lux Algo live stream. My name is Jacob, and man, streaming during the eclipse. Pretty cool stuff. I can say I've officially streamed during a solar eclipse. How cool is that? Let's go. You said give Mickey his points. I don't know about that. Guys, Bitcoin, yet again, if you were on stream, we talked about it potentially breaking out into new all-time highs come the following week. And look what you see now. We're on our way yet again to new all-time highs. Hopefully we get it. Make sure the music's just right. Now, for those of you that were here, really quickly, let's just go over kind of a trade recap. I talked about on Friday with the euro, with the euro, we said, hey, we get that 4-hour bullish turning point, which we got right here, right? we'd be taking entry. Now, I'm stupid, and I ended up taking it way too late. I wish I saw it, or I was paying attention. For some reason, I've been taking it way too late. But our entry actually would have been right here on the bottom of that candle, which is very nice. So right now, you'd be sitting at, I don't know what, I don't even know how to say this, 0.003 move. Be a nice little 0.29% move. That's a pretty aggressive move for the euro. But, you know, we took it regardless. We're in it to win it. And right now we're targeting that 4-hour 108.7 mark. Probably take some off there. I'll probably put a limit order in while we're doing it. As well as BNB, guys. BNB was an interesting one. BNB had the setup on the 4-hour here. Yet again, another missed entry. But again, when it has a setup on a long-term time frame like this, I take it regardless. So BNB's positioning, it did almost break out. That would have been a good probably take off an open close high right there. But the entry was here on that line instead of the one I have here. So we'll continue to be watching this one. 600 was obviously a good target. Let's go to the weekly chart. Weekly chart, though, I'm still looking for 607. So we'll see if we get that or not. Daily chart on BNB is still inside this imbalance here. So we'll see what ends up happening in the next day or two. But so long as these turning points keep occurring above that 50 level on the oscillator, we're still very bullish. And it's still in bullish structure as well. So that being said, guys, Tom, you're in the wrong chat for the bot. You're in the wrong chat for the bot, brother. Okay. All right. That being said, let's get into Bitcoin charting, my friends. Jacob, put my vote in. I said more. Dude, what do you mean you missed a vote? It was literally at the top of the screen, broski. Don't the outages on Solana put you off buying? Solana will soon launch a new validator client. Fired it. Jockey, the outages on Solana is a good thing, man. The outages on Solana is a very good thing. That means there's so much demand, it's causing issues for Solana. That's a good thing. You got to think of it the right way. Come on, man. Now, all right. Let's get to Bitcoin, my friends. Now, Bitcoin. BTC. Yeah, the congestion's great. We want congestion. That means people are going bonkers on that thing. All right. So, what are we looking for? Well, we did discuss here the past few weeks why we had these key levels, right? This was a key level. We watched it bounce off 65,500. If you were in stream, you knew exactly what we were looking for. We got off that weekly open close high from back in 2021. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that on this stream, but again, it's there. It's why we're talking about it. It decided to bounce beautifully off that price. That being said, come on, guys. We got a 3 continuation signal. So long as the optimal sensitivity lines up, it does not. So we don't have it just yet. Optimal sensitivity has not fully signaled that yet because 19 is what it's saying. Still in a nice 84% trend strength. The oscillator did enter. The NeoCloud did end up flipping back, which is a good sign. It's starting to break structure here now, as you can see here on the daily price action concepts. You'll see in a second if it ticks back up above this high, you'll see a BOS come into play. It is trying to break back out. Now, that being said, we had this line drawn on the daily for a reason, the 73K mark. The high was 72,777. 73K mark might show some resistance due to the previous open close daily high there. So watching that is pretty key, but overall, I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem this week on Bitcoin. We just want to see this thing close up over last week's high of 71,313. So that will be pretty key for the week. As long as we can close up over that, I think we're solid. We did talk about the breakout move. So we'll definitely see if we can get, a continuation. But it's starting out Monday with these Monday pumps. Sometimes they do come back, retest some lows, or even retest some midway points. But overall, higher low on the daily, which is a good sign, and a breakout move so far. So we'll see if today we close up any higher. It would be nice to close with that break of structure, but if it doesn't, just close over that 70,312 mark. All right, this is gonna piss me off, dude. I don't put a hat on. I need a haircut so bad. I didn't put a hat on. All right, yeah. Or we put it backwards, or do I look weird? I probably look like a weirdie with it backwards on. All right. There you go. Got the when Lux swag. Chill with the Lux swag. It's coming, bro. 2024, baby. You'll see why. You'll see why very soon. Is this your brother? What are you talking about? No, it's keep it backwards, he said. Dude, all right, we'll do it backwards. Why not? I'll just look like a crypto tool. There we go. Goodness gracious. No, what I'm saying is, actually, that is better. It's better for the lighting too. Yo, Chad's in the chat, bro. Auto Gang in the chat. But I will say the yeah, you'll see tomorrow. You'll see why we're waiting on merch. Also, we're looking for a good vendor too. So. He said backwards. Otherwise, your face is eclipsed. Yeah, that's money. All right, no, the reason I was saying my hair was just bothering me. It wasn't because of because I thought it looked weird or anything. It was just bothering me. That's when I know I need a haircut. That's like my haircut like deal. It's like when it just starts bothering me. I don't schedule one. I just know when it starts bothering me. Crypto guru, what's up? All right. Okay, that's 73K mark, right? That's what we're looking for. Looking for that retest first before we continue for a nice breakout. Looks pretty solid, to be honest. So we'll go from there. Man, oh man, guys, gold still cranking. Gold still cranking on our move. Remember what we said. So long as we still continuously get those daily closures on top of each other, we're still holding that gold position. We'll go over gold in just a second as well. For now, though, let's get into Ethereum. Let's get to the ETH, brother. Go to the ETH, brother. Okay, well, now I'm just playing into the sketch card like everybody else. All right, okay, ETH making that breakout move, right? What did we say? We said, hey, you know, this was a nice bearish flag forming for the breakdown. We said we would be bullish if Ethereum gets back over 3524 or just the 3500 level. That was pretty key. 3500 is pretty great. That's what I would want to see. Look at these weekly time frames, right? The weekly is bouncing back and forth, back and forth. This week we want to see on Ethereum close over the 3646 level. And that's pretty much from last week's high and open pretty much. But remember, we said on that weekly time frame, we had that 3927 coming from open close highs here, pretty much 4K, rejected it beautifully, and we're now setting a higher low. But the oscillator is still sitting up above the overbought territory, but I will say it's in the 80s, right? Like max is up in the high 90s, and you'll see that a lot, and I'm pretty sure we see that on Bitcoin here. No, I mean that's on the. Well, that's gold. What am I doing? I was about to say that's not Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. Yeah. Oh, actually, the daily I forgot. The daily did fully reset. We didn't even look at the oscillator, but you can see here on the weekly, Bitcoin's so high up, and Ethereum's not even that high up. It's at the 80. So Ethereum actually has a chance potentially to go retest that 4K level. Why did ETH pump? I mean, it's just following Bitcoin right now. It's making that move, which is nice. So that being said, this like today would be nice if we can create a break of structure, get up over that 3681. Be really nice. Let's look at signals and overlays really quickly. As you can see here, let me adjust this sensitivity to optimal. We got a 4 signal. That's the other very nice trend continuation signal. So if that 4 signal actually happens here, I honestly, for a nice trend movement, we would definitely want a neocloud flip back to the bullish neocloud here on the daily time frame. Let's dive into that 4 hour really quickly, because the 4 hour here is a different animal, because it should start to be flipping early. I already had a first TP at that same high, which makes sense. Still bearish neocloud. I would have wanted to flip bullish before considering any bullish moves on the 4 hour time frame. But if we go over to price action here, you can see that change of character, which is quite nice. Got an imbalance sitting there as well, and a previous order block that got rejected. So we'll see if this order block turns into a breaker block or not. That would just have to fully liquidate up there at the high it set previously, which was this pivotal point was 3676. So remember, over 3500 though, guys, we are very bullish on Ethereum if it's going to trade over 3500. Why? I mean, the biggest thing was that weekly open close high there. That's the biggest thing to be keeping a close eye on. It's been kind of trading through it, but it's been showing a little bit of support on it as well, on that weekly time frame. So it's definitely creating that level as a reactionary type of trade-off. So in this case, what I would want to see is a breakback through this previous high and then a bounce and continuation from there, if that were to happen on Ethereum. Now, we all know Ethereum's been a laggard, and we're not as big of a fan on Ethereum as we are Solana and Bitcoin, but it's still a great little one to watch because it's been around and it has been one of the majors forever. So it's definitely, people are still going to buy and sell it when it's at good value. 3,500, still pretty decent price. It's been a pretty good year for Ethereum, regardless of, you know, all the talks around, you know, it kind of being on its outs or whatever you want to say, especially with the Solana network going so nuts. Solana, remember, outages been happening, but again, if you're trading this, I don't know why you aren't respecting weekly levels. I mean,
who's your daddy?
One more time, who's your daddy? Because, I mean, daily chart bounce beautifully off of the 173.65. We talked about all last week. 173.65 is that key level. Even if you did get the breakout on the daily 173.5, those weekly levels are way more important than any oscillator. Okay, weekly levels pretty key there. But you remember, the oscillator makes that setup for us to give us a perfect signal for an entry. But right now, Solana on the weekly chart here. We wanted to see it continuously hold over these open close weekly highs and lows, all lining up beautifully at 173.65. Very key level. Just so happened to close up over that last week. Can't get better than that. This week, I would want to see it rally back up to 198. That would be very nice. Touch it again. But again, if this thing's going to continue to consolidate in this range here that we have drawn out, that comes from where? Weekly levels. Guys, if you're not trading with high time frame levels, then you are probably doing it wrong. I would honestly, I mean, it's just, you need to do top-down analysis. Always look at weekly or even higher. Some people look at monthlies, but look at weeklies, look at dailies, 4 hours, then make your decision on how you want to trade, regardless if you're swing, day trader, whatever type of trader you are. I promise you, your trading will change forever if you start on high time frames. It's really going to help. I promise. Now, daily again. Holding up over that previous 173.65 level. I would want to see this thing come up to that 198 this week. But let's see the 4 hour. What we want to see on the 4 hour for this thing to actually come into play. And darn. It's quite interesting for this, because this is actually a setup. We're gonna keep a close eye on this. Didn't see this. That's a 4 hour, right? 4 hours a little bit different. 4 hour shorter term setups. We watched that shorter term move here, but it actually did play quite nicely. The only difference here in what I've noticed with the setup and why we're continuing to set up or test our setups, and we'll watch Solana here as well, is when it broke this structure here, it didn't fully extend, right? We like to see these things fully extend and then come back for a pretty key reversal. And that's why we say watching for that change of character on these is pretty key too. So like you'll see here with our setups. I'm gonna go to gold. You'll see here with our gold trade as well. With our gold trade, remember, see how it broke structure here, but it extended and then came back down, set the turning point. That's when we took our entry, right, on that move there. So that's when we had, you know, it extended up here, then came back down. Same with our euro trade right now. Euro trade here on the 4 hour. As you can see, we discussed it. It extended all the way up, created that turning point right there at that 50 level, and it's continuing from there. Same with the BNB trade, I'm pretty sure as well. BNB, yep, extended up here, came down, create that turning point right there. So that is the only difference right now, and we'll keep a close eye on it. That's why, you know, you want to continuously try different types of the version of your setup. Remember, there's not as much of a gap here, so it could be less risk type play. But again, I legally can't trade on stream, right? Can't trade real money on stream legally. I wish I could, but I can't. This is not financial advice, but as a test trade, remember, we like to see it extend, usually then come back, retest 50 level, but we might as well just, I don't know what we want, 10,000 of these? We might as well just try this here, right? 10,000, not enough. Is it? I mean, enough. That's fine. We'll do 10. So we might as well just try this here and see, because, you know, this isn't ideal with it not extending yet for that reversal. We don't have that change of character yet, but it's worth the try, right? It's worth to see what it might do. just based on that setup that we always talk about. But overall, this is the key setup. You want it to extend to the opposite side, indicating that there was a big enough impulse on the buy side to trigger a reversal, right? In this case, for Solana, yet again, like I just said there, let me go back. For Solana, it's like it didn't trigger that impulse. We didn't get that change character. So who knows? Might be an interesting one. Actually, you know what? Let's, I mean, it's paper money. Trade value 1.8. I think it's, yeah, we'll just leave it, whatever. We'll see what it plays out. So we'll see if that works, then, you know, we'll keep it written down. That's why we keep notes. Keeping notes of it. We know what didn't work before. That was a continuation move on Atom that messed up. But that's for let me go back to Sol. That's for our Solana setup. If it's going to play out or not. I mean, it looks good because it did bounce off that key weekly level, so we'll see if it does. But that's gonna be pretty interesting to see where it's at tomorrow. All right, that being said, though, bouncing off that 173.65, remember, if we said if it's above that, continues to trade above that, we're very bullish on it, right? So I'd like to see if this thing wants to get back to roughly, I don't know, let's go that 4 hour again. First price target would be, you know, where this imbalance got rejected here at 188.87. That is also a, order block there, right? Now, in this case, high volume at 191 makes sense. We are consolidating a bit here, so that's the other thing is that could play in our favor. Also, it did break down here, but it is holding support on the weekly. Remember, the weekly level is a little bit more important than an oscillator until we see it actually reject below. You have to create that bearish turning point like this down here below the 50 to be a little bit more bearish on this. So, Solana, though, over 173.65, we absolutely love it. Let's jump into BNB. Let's jump into BNB because BNB did have our 4 hour setup, and I mistakenly did not set a TP, which is fine. We'll watch it. But overall, 4 hour setups. Remember, we have to think of 4 hour take profits, and definitely one would be right up to that previous open close level there that got rejected hard, which is 1.16%. Would have been a good TP because of the open close 4 hour level. Daily time frame, though, for BNB right now looks actually quite good. We still haven't created that bearish turning point below the below that 50 level still, and it created a higher low on the daily early April. So yeah, early this month, last week actually. Sorry. So today I would want to see close over yesterday's high of 591. It'd be really nice. 591 would be a nice little breakout move there. And then I'd be targeting on the daily 612. 612 would be a great target. Weekly time frame, though, would be the high up there at 606 with that open close high. The only thing is that look at that weekly time frame. Weekly time frame extremely extended. But again, we're talking a 4 hour chart versus a weekly chart. So that consolidation could have been play out real nicely. But seeing it, you know, hit that general first TP that we could have taken is the only thing that's questionable. So we'll see how it plays out with the open close wick like that. Overall, though, after that, we're just targeting 604 there at that top of the bottom of the order block over there. And we'll go from there. But not too bad on BNB here. It is quite interesting. But let's go into the Euro. And then we're going to go over the NASDAQ and all those. Where are we at on time? Guys, if you want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday, by the way, if you want to give away on Friday, make sure you hit that like button. We need to hit 120 likes today across both streams in order to do a $300 giveaway on Friday. And also hit that sub button, my friend. Also hit the sub button if you want to be a part of that giveaway every single Friday, okay? 1 sec. Maybe, actually, that's a good idea. I'm going to... Now I got the eclipsed face that somebody said, so I guess we're just gonna leave it like this. My headset's feeling weird at the top there. Now I just have a big ass forehead. Hold on. Isn't that bullish pennant on 4L? That Euro is a great setup. All right. So Euro, yeah, this thing was the fact that it bounced off that imbalance, aka the fair value gap off of the price action concepts indicator, printing that with that change of character is pretty key. I mean, this thing looks really juicy. A lot of people were probably trading that. Overall, how's our setup, though, with the lower lows and then the higher low above that 50% level on the oscillator? Right now, honestly, let's just go ahead and set a limit here because it is a 4 hour trade. So Trade, sell. Yep. Yo, Mike Griffin, welcome to the Hodl Gang, my friend. Guys, Hodl Gang's in the chat for Mike Griffin. He just locked in 5 entries on every single Friday giveaway for literally $1. He also locked in, let's do 4. He also got cool emotes and badges they can use in the chat. Welcome, Mike. Appreciate you. Hodl Gang's in the chat for Mike. All right, let's see right here, 1087. That's gonna be a limit that we set, 1087. For now, we'll just take off, what, 4? So that'll be first TP. Second and third TP is going to be up here, probably that bottom of the order block, 109. 109 is going to be pretty key. I'll probably take another one up there, like another 2 or so. But it overall looks very solid, to be honest, just because it ranges quite well. So, and that the weekly looks really good. This thing probably should retest last week's high. It would be nice. So 1087 is going to be that first TP, then we go from there. So overall, though, the euro, we talked about this. We literally talked about it on Friday. Look for this that green dot to form right at the 50 or above the 50, anywhere around that 50 as close as possible. And it did. Didn't happen above it, right? We like to usually see it way above it, but that's okay. It's like it happened right where we wanted it to happen, right next to it, and we'll go from there. So right now, targeting 1087, and then after that, we're going to go for 109 just to be safe, because that'll probably be a psychological level. After that, we'll let the rest ride for a while, like we did on gold. Okay, so that's pretty much key, guys. Have your TPs in line, and then have a moon bag, as people have been saying these days. People have been saying these days have a moon bag, which is funny. I missed out on a moon bag recently. I'm kind of mad. I was looking at it today, and I was pissed. It's up like, I don't know, 1,800%. The Necron Cannon, right? Yo, welcome, man. Welcome to the Hodl Gang. I appreciate you. I'm gonna call you Cannon. Makes it easy. Cannon, welcome to the Hodl Gang. He just locked in 5 entries every single Friday for $1. He gets 5 entries on our $300 giveaway every single Friday for $1. If he had YouTube Premium, he also got it for free. Welcome to Hodl Gang. He got custom emotes and badges as well. Appreciate you. Hodl Gang's in the chat, my friends. Hodl Gang's in the chat. Guys, if you're in a vertical format stream, you're not in the main stream, make sure you go to the main YouTube channel, click the one with the thumbnail, and if it's a horizontal stream, you are in the right stream. Guys, let's go over gold. All right, gold here. So gold setups. Where are we at? 45. Okay, sweet. We got about 15 minutes before we get into the other analysis. All right, so gold setup there. Remember, we had our trade setup, and we're still in a futures trade on this, letting it ride, right? The goal of letting it ride has to do with daily closures, right? When you're at all-time highs, you can't really predict where price is going to go, right? It's just not possible. I mean, you can set up some fun Fibonacci's or whatever you want to call it, Fibonacci extensions or whatever. But again, it's like, why not, instead of creating TP points for yourself, why not just hold it until it actually gives you a difference in price action? So for now, we've been holding it since that low. We took our first initial, we did take a first initial profits on the breakout. We took our second TP on this first day that closed bearish, right? When you have that first closure of bearish and close over the previous day's high, it's usually a start to potentially people wanting to get out. It did close up quite nicely, so it was a temporary little setback there before it continued and blew through the high, but that's why we hold more, right? So we're on our last 3 contracts here and continuing to hold so long as price closes over the previous day's high. So on gold here, if it closes over yesterday's high or Friday's high of 2330, we're going to continue to hold this and see where it goes. 2400, probably the next move, right? So for now, as long as that keeps happening, we're good to go. Let's keep going. That being said, extend on the oscillator, but at overflow, so it could very much continue quite well. But it seems like this area here could be a good price target to continue to watch for support now over that previous high. Let's go to the 4-hour here. Structures in play, guys. Keeps bouncing off these really nice impulse moves. Previous high bounce there. We have a previous high here, bounced again. If this continues and breaks out through that high that we set on last night, actually, then that would be really nice. Get a really nice continuation. So, not too. Wait, no, that wouldn't. Was that last Sunday? Yeah. So yesterday night. So that would be really nice to see that break out and move there through that high there of 2354 would be really cool. So let's see if we can get that that next move for sure. All right, so gold daily candle, pretty straightforward. Watch to see if the daily continues to close over previous day's high, and you keep going, and you keep going. All right, let me go to the Nasdaq. Nasdaq was showing us the first ever little bearish side, right? There was a potential structure break that did not happen, which is, not surprising, right? Because it's been an absolute tear. The structure point we are discussing is this previous sell-off point there at 18K. 18K is my quote-unquote breakdown level. If it breaks through 18K, then we might finally see bearish price action for the first time in a long time. But if it is above 18K, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever to be thinking short at all on this. Not at all. There's no reason to look short if it's above 18K. I'm just saying, do not look short if it's above 18K. Watch dips for longs. That's all you wait for. And you would have been successful on that major dip day there too. So it's just every dip, if you would have taken it, you would have been successful. From 1 or 2 days that it just completely got blown up. Now, signals and overlays there are still trading above the Neo Cloud. Why would I want to fight this thing if it's trading above the Neo Cloud? The previous 2 signal that flipped into a 3, you can see it had a great continuation. We're getting the same similar pattern here. 2 signal. Watch for a 3 signal coming up in the next few days or not. I will say it's the first time though that I've been a little bit like, maybe this could be an area, because the biggest thing that we have noticed is most days recover very quickly with a very bullish candle. We had a very bearish candle that one day, and then it ends up gapping up a little bit today, but hasn't fully taken back out or come back to any of these levels. We have had some problems, right? So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 red days versus 1, 2, 3, 4 green days. So it's been a little weird, because it's just kind of been consolidating in this range. So it could be having a temporary high. We don't know yet. But again, if it's in a mega trend on a higher time frame, there's no reason to be looking short on these things unless you know what you're doing, right? So again, I honestly would always suggest, these dips, you could easily, if you go to lower time frames, right, like a 4 hour, you could easily look for opportunities off previous highs. In areas of strong support that have played off, like this 18K level. That was a pretty key level there. And you have that order block that was 16% sitting there too, that bounced directly off it. So you can tell it's struggling though. Today's a little choppy of a day, right? It's still break even today. But yeah, so for now this week, right now 4 hour time frame still setting lower highs, so I'd be a little bit more bearish on a 4 hour time frame. But we discussed, man, we're not bearish until we see bearish structure break on a daily. That's pretty much all you need to know, right? So ES, similar situation, right? ES did come down. It retested a previous higher low in a way. Structure did break on the oscillator as well, and it actually finally, for a long time, broke below 50 on the oscillator. So that is, like I said, another indication that maybe this is the start. The oscillator can be a little bit early to what might be coming, right? So we are keeping a close eye on this, because if a short side comes into play, maybe see some nice movements, right? Maybe see nice movements down to the lower 5100s or even into 5100s would be cool. A big consolidation I don't think would, or a big correction I don't think would happen. A proper correction, guys, is about 5%, okay? 5% from here puts us at roughly that 5K mark. I don't think it'd break below 5K unless some crazy news were to happen. From the highs, though, is usually where you take that 5% correction. So you can see here, 5%'s sitting at 50, 64. We discussed 50, 60 being a pretty key level before, so we'll see what happens if it does. But as long as it's still in that bullish structure, no reason to really look for a sale or look for a short. Let me optimize this sensitivity. As you can see here, 3 continuation signal happened above the Neo Cloud. It's still trading above the Neo Cloud. There's no real reason to think short whatsoever until it starts to touch or trade inside that Neo. So 2 TPs and then another TP for that most recent move, man. What an absolute tear. Gotta love it. But overall signals and overlays here playing out real nicely, trading above the Neo. That's black and white, guys. That's as black and white as it gets. I wouldn't be too stressed about it. All right. Where are we at? Let's go to crude oil here. I haven't gone over that yet. We got 52. Sweet. We're looking good. So crude oil with the bounce back today. Guys.
Who's your daddy?
Insane, my friends. Insane. Absolutely insane, because this thing went up, touched that bottom of the order block. This is why we always use the bottom order blocks as potential take profits, because couldn't have been any better than that. We've been watching this since the 80s. We talked about 88 as a potential move to come due to the low production in the first quarter, and we've been absolutely on a tear. If you've been holding this or been trading oil in this case, massive move. We did talk about it on Friday. This is probably a place I would take a little bit of profit, right? Always good to take a little bit of profit, especially if you've been on a big run. Bottom of the order block's always pretty key. 88 was still that price point we discussed, due to the kind of the weekly time frame here going up to that order block. So I think it still could happen on the weekly there. I also have the open close high sitting there. I think it's still possible, but we'll see how it goes into this week. But overall, fantastic move, especially off this weekly high volume order block there in the 70s. If you traded that, you're a monster. But we've been watching this since 80 up to 86 now. Great moves. Crude oil, so the 4-hour time frame, gap down today, but now it's back up. It's holding over that BOS here at 86.35. That's where I would want it to see close over 86.35 area. Would be really nice. Be very, very nice. Very nice. Bad news CPI this week? Bro. People, sorry, I'm going to go to the chat in a minute. Yeah, we got what? CPI on what day? If I jump over to X, aka Twitter, I go to Lux Algo. This is not even my personal Twitter. This is my here we go. Go over to Lux Algo. Scroll down to right here. Boom. There you go. You can see we got CPI, consumer inflation rate. We got FOMC minute release. We got wholesale inventories, PPI, producer inflation rate, and European interest rate decision. Guys, go follow our Twitter if you want constant market updates. BK, yeah, put the Twitter in the chat. Spam it. But there you go. You can see we got that this week. We also do analysis on there as well, guys, and keep you up to date on everything going on. So good work, my friends. Let's get back into the charts. But overall, we'll keep a close eye on that as the week moves forward. I think Jacob decreased your chances. What do you mean? Yeah, no. You're on the blacklist. What do you mean? I miss what happened. Did Sortic lose all his points again? All right, guys. Besides CL, I think that's it. We could go over the Dow. Yo, 3,900 already. 15 minute. We moving. We could go over the YM, aka the Dow. Similar situation on the Dow, my friends. Interesting. The Dow actually could be an early indication as well to what is to come. So the Dow has broken down on the weekly. Look at this weekly structure break right here. Broke that higher low right there. That's insane. Major sell-off candle. Ooh is what he says. Guys, this overall is another, on all the time frames, because of that big sell-off day, you had another bear flag type formation. Here's your bear flag that broke down, and then you're getting it again. Big sell-off, potential bear flag formation. You just got to see if it wants to make the breakdown. Now, I doubt it would happen 2 times in a row, but it's very possible. I'm not going to look anywhere else on the Dow right now on a 4-hour time frame at least. On a 4-hour, not going to look anywhere else. Daily, though, see again. So I said daily changes things, because when you have that structure break like below a previous higher low, that's the first indication that this could be worth a short setup if one occurs. So I jumped to that 4-hour. I started looking. It's like okay, there could be potentially here. The oscillator's kind of playing a little bit differently, I will say. But overall, if this thing continues to trade over that 39,400 level underneath it, 39,400. If it keeps trading underneath that, I would be a little bit bearish. Wish you would have rejected these lows. Have been nice on 39K, but keep a close eye on this one. Could be interesting. Could be very interesting. Guys, if you want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday, we need to hit 120 likes. Please smash that like button. We're literally at, what, like 70-something? We're at 70, 74 across both streams. So make sure you hit that like button if you want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday. I'm making you work for free money. Very easy. You just hit the like button. It's really not that hard. So smash the like button. Appreciate you guys. If you're in a vertical format type stream, you're in the wrong stream. Make sure you go to the main stream on the YouTube channel. Click the one with the thumbnail. And let's get to the Pepe wheel. Let's get... Oh, we had about 3.5 minutes. Let's see here. How's everything else going? BNB, Euro is still cranking here. Let's go Euro. Give that first TP today. That'd be awesome. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm gonna put a marker here. See if we get a breakout move there. The reason I say Sortic, because you have sordid cake. I just combined it, man. Sortic it is, brother. Hey, Yunis, come back on Friday. Sometimes we have limited sales, but they use the codes usually get taken up pretty quickly. All right, guys, let's get to the wheel. Get to the wheel. Everybody say, "What's up, Pepe?" Here we go. Can't miss the first one, right? Can't miss the first one. There's some of these are hotter than others. Can't miss the first one. Is that Jupiter? Jupiter, first one up. You know, Dame's gonna, or you know, Dennis gonna be happy. Where's the wheel? All right. Jupe. You know, I had a big breakfast this morning. Dude, I can't speak today. I had a big breakfast this morning. And my stomach's like, feed me. It's like, what's going on, dude? I get it's like 1:19. We haven't had freaking whatever it's called yet, but lunch, but who knows? All right, let's get going, my friends. Let's get going. So, USD Tether. Let's get it. All right, now. Jupiter coming back on the daily, trying to bounce off that previous high. We talked about that a million times. The only thing I don't like is that it had multiple red days on top of each other. You also have a downtrending formation on the oscillator there on the daily. If I go to that 4-hour time frame, though, yeah, similar situation. Kind of a bear flag. Kind of a bear flag type format here. You can see it rejecting, you know, these previous open close highs there. We go to the weekly. I don't think there's really much to discuss yet. No, not yet. So even though I'd say, you know, 4-hour looks a little bit bearish, the daily is pretty key. Today, I would really want to see this thing. If you want to be bullish on this, close over 1.48, okay? $1.48. Now, Jupiter, very, very highly used platform right now alongside Radium, right? They're the biggest ones, like hosting a lot of these meme coins, similar to Solana. I believe in Solana more than I do these guys, you know, because they can be overall replicated a billion times over, but everything's actually being launched and run on Solana. So I would say Solana is a way bigger buy than it would be on Jupiter, but Jupiter definitely big potential. It's their speeds are pretty awesome too. So overall though, I do like look at this. Look at the oscillator. This is another oscillator formation that I thought was quite interesting. Is when you see an inverse head and shoulders on the oscillator, right? Same shoulders there, shoulder there, right? Shoulders, even there lining up too, with that turning point there. So honestly, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just even put this here. I'm gonna say TP for first swing high there, and put that stop down here. That's what 1 to 1.5. Let's see what that does. Let's come back to that. But overall, this does on a 4-hour look potentially bullish for that move to the 1.58 just because of an interesting inverse head and shoulders on the oscillator, right? So it's kind of weird seeing it on an oscillator, but I've seen that play out before, so we'll keep a close eye on it. Like I said, that daily, as long as it's holding up over this open close daily high there, 142.83, I think we'll be okay. But today would be ideal if we can close up over 148. So really focus on that for Jupiter. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, baby. I can look at balls. Yo, Pepe, come on. We're not doing this today, buddy. We're not doing this today, buddy. I think there's a gap in there. Make sure he's not messing with me. We're not doing this today, buddy. Yo, he was lucky there for a second. You were lucky there for a second, pal. Yeah, pal, we just looked at it a minute ago, dude. It was at 1 cent. That's why I said that the overall meme coins is a different world right now. You have to be very careful on how you trade. I think it's just, yeah, we'll see. I mean, we've discussed it a billion times, man. We've discussed it a billion times. All right, of why meme coins are interesting and why they're just trend based. What wasn't a setup? Who's calling me? This freaking number is driving me nuts. Okay. All right, guys. So Avalanche, right? Avalanche extending all the way back down. Higher lows. Interesting. So remember what we said here. So Avalanche. But this wasn't a setup on Avalanche. Indicators are price action concepts, oscillator matrix, and signals and overlays. So this is interesting because remember what we said, Dame, is when we see that structure break, you want it to extend almost immediately. It extended after it had a little bit of correlation there, but it is interesting because there could be a potential opportunity here because this thing's coming back now. And if it creates a bearish turning point somewhere up here below that 50 level, it could have a, could be a trade on Avalanche. Higher lows in formation there, right? It broke down here and then create a turning point there, right? We usually like to see it to be the first turning point that gets created. But this could be, yet again, this is what we're discussing when we have that Atom trade. It ended up being a secondary turning point. So that's the only thing I don't like. But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out if it creates that lower high. If a lower high forms on the oscillator here, guys, we'd probably go retest this low here. That's the only thing I'd be nervous about. Well, but that's what I'm saying, Dame. This isn't a normal setup, right? Because the turning point already occurred right here. Look at the difference on the euro, or like here. So the 4 hour on Solana. Here's the difference. This one, sorry, not Solana. Solana, remember that was the another test run. Look at the euro. So here's the difference on the euro versus. See, notice how it's the very first turning point we took entry on. It broke out structure on one big impulse, right? Pretty much extended now. A big impulse doesn't necessarily have to extend. It just needs to, we don't need to create, we want to enter on the very first turning point. On Avalanche there, in order to kind of trigger, in order to kind of trigger that, setup there, we would want that first impulse move and then the first turning point, right? So it is very possible that it still plays out, but it would be the second turning point. So that's why I'm saying if you do take it, less risk for sure. It's not the normal setup. But overall, yeah, watch to see if Avalanche there creates that turning point there. It'd be a little bit more of a bearish setup to 45 probably. If we go to that weekly time frame, yeah, I mean, honestly, even a move down to 39 would be huge for a higher low. It's still, though, trading, and it did close on the weekly above that previous high. That is pretty bullish, actually, on the weekly time frame. Closed above this previous high right here. Gotta love that. So if this week closes anywhere above that previous high, it's showing that value is good here, right around 50, right below 50. It might be able to rally back up to the 60s in the following weeks. Even if there is a bearish divergence type formation. So that's a big watch this week for sure. Big watch this week. I would never expect Luxal to look like you, man. It's funny. If this is his first time joining the stream, I have my hat on backwards. Yeah, I'm just part of the Lux Algo team, brother. We're killing it over here. Maybe I should be more official. All right. I need to be more official. Okay. So Avalanche on the 1 week chart, watch for it open and close over the 47.75. Hopefully this is more professional. Okay. That being said, if that breaks out, I have like this weird echo going on because I can hear like the music and everything. 58.65. Okay. So that's what I would watch for the breakout move. Let's move on to the next one. Pepe, what you got for me? Flava Flav, broski. Yeah, everything's Yo, brother. Let's go backwards spin. Let's do a backwards spin. Stop. Thank you. All right, FTM up next. All right, maybe my hair's not in my face anymore. Oh, yeah, there we go. That is so much better. Oh, we're dialed now, boys. We're dialed now. Okay, bet. Who's my favorite rapper? I don't think I have a favorite. Oh, actually, nah, I don't want to say it because y'all are going to think I'm weird. Well, he's in my top list. Sorry, he's not my favorite. I recently, I love the show Dave recently, and the Lil Dicky's album with the show Dave is what I've been listening to a lot recently. I freaking love that album. That's a good show. It's pretty niche though. But no, he's not my. I wouldn't say he's my favorite rapper. He's up there though. Well, from his new music's good. Way better than his old music. FTM. What did we say before? First off, we got to mark off our open close levels, right? Mark off those open close levels. And my hair's going like, oh, it didn't matter. Whatever. Quit messing with it. All right, so we've got these open close levels to talk about, right? 111, 117, right? Look what happened. Beautifully rejected off those, but you do have a higher low coming into formation. Let's go to that daily. Daily here is quite interesting. Because this actually, and here you go, Dame. Here is a potential setup. Impulse move to the downside on the oscillator. Quite interesting because, yeah, seeing this extend like it is after breaking that structure. Wow, FTM. I hate to say short FTM, but if a turning point does occur, it could be possible. You get that bearish turning point and it's very clean like that, and then it's very possible that we could have a bearish setup on a daily time frame. So I will add that to the setup list. But I will also say that FTM still at 90 cents, right? So this could be more of a value play for people than trading it. That's what it comes down to. Knowing whether or not it's worth the value or not. It seems like the 90s here pretty worth the value from this previous beautiful open close weekly high over there. So this range here seems like it's of good value. But if we do get that daily setup, it's very possible we could see a nice move back down to where that line is at 57. So if I get that set up on the daily, I probably would be taking it. So keep a close eye on that, okay? That's a big one. That is a big one. For now, though, for the bull case, it's still in a bear structure, but you're getting back over that weekly open close high there. We talked about 92.37. If this thing's holding over 80, I'm not too skeptical about it. Let's go to the 4 hour because it's probably trying to break structure, and it is. Okay, so the 4 hour here broke structure quite nicely. Man, you could maybe be targeting $1 again. $1 is going to be pretty interesting. Yeah, it's already struggling where it's at, and it's already kind of the bearish money flow is finally coming out, but it just didn't make as big of a move as you would want it. But if this thing does, it did recover and break out. What sucks is it broke out as much as it did there, then broke out again, but barely. Right now, though, if it's up above 91.50, I like it, okay? Carlos, I mean, there are some really good books on trading, but honestly, dude, like, in this day and age, watching live streams, people trade live and watching and tuning into our live streams and watching charts every day and watching YouTube videos, You're gonna learn a lot, just as much probably. I think books come more down to the mindset side of things. By the way, not technical analysis or anything. There are some good TA books, but I mean, to be honest, you're better off watching TA with crypto and all that now, because it's a lot different than what it used to be. But mindset-based books are good if you want something mindset-based. That's the biggest thing in trading to actually be successful. 91.50. The watch for continuous hold over that, and then that weekly level at 92.37. Upside target would be probably $1 bottom the order block there at 98.99 roughly. I will say the daily is the only one that I don't necessarily like. That 4 hour though, the oscillator does look pretty good. So it couldn't go retest that one. But remember, I mean, we have so much room on a daily. This could easily go retest one and create that reject, right? That's what I'm kind of watching. If we were to have a bearish setup on a daily, but that would take a day or two. Thanks, Tom. Oh. Got a bounce, Sniper. I appreciate you tuning in, man. But lovely support off 80. Looking good so far on FTM. It's, you know, looks okay for now. We'll see if that daily does set up on the bear side, though. All right, Pepe. There we go. He's on it now. Neo. Texas totality. That's it. There it is. My eyes. Dude, that's so sick. I saw the one back in, what was it, 2021, 2022? We're going over Neo here in a second. Pretty cool. I've seen one in person. Hold on, let me see eclipse map. That's so small. Wait, no. I'm gonna go over Neo here in just a second. Yo, why are these so small? Give me a big one. That's gracious. Oh, here we go. We'll actually, I think it already passed over us. We get 90%, I think. Nashville eclipse time. Oh, it already happened. Oh, wait. Begin at 12:45 and peak around 2:04. Yo, guys, if it gets dark in my room, it's because the eclipse is happening. 2:04. All right, we gotta get the stream going. We gotta get the stream going. All right. It's gonna get dark outside. All right, let's get it. How can monitor what? All right, guys, woo. Look at Neo breaking open close lows there. Gotta love that. So this week, that's what I mostly watch. We need a closure over that open close low high there that already rejected of 1924. If 1924 closes, we close over that this week. This thing's probably going to go for the 24 to 25 range here on Neo. So it really needs to close up over the high, guys. I mean, come here. I mean, look at that. Look at that weekly open close lows there, perfectly rejected before. Now it's breaking out of it. When it gets up back over those weekly open close levels, you usually can see a nice impulse. So next up, be bottom of the order block, and then that next open close high over there at 28. So Neo actually looks dialed. This thing, dude. This thing looks good. This thing looks good on a weekly to really crank back to 25, if not more. So great job whoever mentioned Neo. This thing looks solid. Nice turning point this week if it can close. But biggest thing this week is for that closure, okay? Closure has got to happen over 1924, 1925. Daily time frame today overall would be ideal if it gets that closure today. If that happens, would be even better. This is definitely news driven. Neo price shows recovery signs after 86 days of correcting. No. Oh, that was January. Never mind. Maybe not. Anybody know Neo update? I don't fully follow this one. Overall, though, that closure today would be nice over that previous high here at 1924. It's trading above it now. 4-hour time frame. Goodness gracious, this just happened. Yeah. Watch for the bounce off of that, too. Another 1 hour. Dude, this is nuts. Interesting. You could actually possibly have a 1 hour trade on this. Kind of. Overall, though, big move here on Neo. That's the biggest focus right now. This daily closing over this high, and then weekly time frame, I'd be targeting back up here at 24, 25 would be my weekly range there to really go for. Okay, but overall, great pump, man. Great pump. Neo off the board. Let's get it. Come on, Pepe, stay on it, baby. Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it. Stop. Nice. ICP. ICP on the board. All right. ICP. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. Weekly time frame. Weekly closed down last week, but not by much. Closed up over that break of structure. That's a good sign. Cha-ching. Great sign. Closed up with the break of structure. All right. Guys, where's our likes at? What are our likes at? Likes are everything right now. We are almost at 100. We're at 98, guys. We have to hit 120 by the end of the stream if you want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday. Please smash that like button. All right. Join the main stream if you haven't already. 1886, though. Watching for a breakback or retest of that level of 1870, roughly, whatever that, what was that closure price? 1877, okay. If you get that closure this week, would be really nice. We can maybe go up, retest 22, 20-ish. Let's go to the daily. Guys, this here, by the way, this weekly, the setup on the oscillator here, that's a bull flag type setup. Whenever you see that, usually a really nice bull flag indication. And guess what? When I say bull flag, then you say where? And I say right here on ICP. This is a bull flag. Lower low, lower high, guys. All you need is that breakout, right? Bull flag formation comes into play. Lower high, lower low, lower low. Yeah. All it needs is a nice aggressive breakout. And we're looking very juiced to get going. Higher low formation here would be nice. Too bad this didn't have another day where it was downtrending. Otherwise, this could be a setup here, but it's not. But it does look good for a bullish setup, so bullish breakout. So the odds are in your favor if you're looking long side. $17, great bounce. $20 would be my upside target for now, and then after that we could target. Remember 25. No, that was Neo weekly. 22. 22. Yeah, 22 on top of that order block there is 2350. ICP has a token unlock in 2 days. Unlock 69%. ICP. Okay. We have 500 plus entries in the giveaway. Can't get even 100 likes in 1.5 hours. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's whatever. Let's see. We are now though. We're at what, at 103 now. We get to 120, guys. These 17 more. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, ETH is moving. Wait, did it go even more? It is breaking. Let's go. We want that breakout. Give it to us. How's the euro doing? Euro's still chilling. How is this one doing? Still chilling. How is Solana? Solana's at 180, still chilling. See how she plays. All right. Let's go over our next one, my friends. Oh, so this is closing out. All right, bet. Let's get it. On to the next one. Pepe Will in the house. Yo, Pepe's like really reflective today, huh? What you doing, bro? Yo. Do you want to get backhanded, brother? You want to get backhanded? I don't think so. Let's try this again. Nice and easy. Nice and little easy tap there. Stop. All right. He's pissed me off. All right, BCH, you got it. All right, BCH. Pepe, why do you do this to me? Why do you make me do this to you? It's a hit Uber, but we'll do BCH. All right.
It's so important to consider this question.
Don't hit Pepe, please. He is a wheel. He is an inanimate object. So it's not abuse, but I will say that he needs to get his head straight. I swear. I swear, Pepe. Do it again. Do it again. All right. BCH. Well, y'all know the drill. We had an absolute killer trade on this from the 430s to the 700s now. Insane moves. Weekly time frame. Yikes. It's starting to slow down. Don't like that. This week, though, does look like it could maybe flip bearish, which is not good. It did hit our overall 179. If it can continue to trade over 679, if it can continue to trade over 679, I like it. Would want to see it go up and break out of 731. After that, next target would be up there at 765. Let's go to the daily time frame. Daily's holding up nicely as well. Let's go to that 4-hour time frame. There's not really much to talk about on that daily. 4 hours consolidating. Biggest thing now is to see whether or not it wants to break over 710 or break below 674. Breaks below 674, probably see a nice consolidation into the mid 60s. Gets above 710, we'll probably see that 760 area we were talking about on the weekly. Overall, though, the price is slowing a bit, so if you haven't taken profits yet, it might be a good time to take some if you're in that trade still. But maybe watch for the breakdown and breakup. Who knows? We'll go from there. BCH, so not too bad in the 600 here, but a nice retracement could be pretty healthy on this thing after a major run. Weekly here is struggling clearly, so we'll see where it heads from here. But over that 679 level, we're good for now. All right. Don't tell PFA you hit Pepe. What? I mean, he got backhanded, bro. He knows the drill, man. He knows what's up. He knows what's coming if he misses. All right. BCH. Get out of here. Out of sight, out of mind. Next up, let's do Pendle. ADA and OP are pretty big. He lost his privilege to spin today. Wow. Yo, this thing ripping. Rip City. Dallas, full eclipse. This thing ripping. Pepe Friends Association. Come on, man. That's hilarious. All right. Pendle. I know we discussed this before. This thing was like doing the weirdest price actions I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. That was the most perfect price action I've ever seen. Finally kind of broke its kind of format there. Traded sideways, broke back out. And now it's back to the weird price action again. This thing was like robotic, to be honest. Right now, 4 hour, as long as it continues to hold over that previous high, I think you're pretty solid here. 640. It's going to probably continue if it can continue to hold over that. It did already try to bounce, and it did wick and set a new high, but came back down. It's probably less likely now to make that move again. So I would be a little bit skeptical in this current state. Probably have my stop below that low maybe for now, because it did make the breakout move, but it failed. So this could be a level where it's finally going to try to consolidate again. But again, we don't wait until we don't do that. Don't worry about it until it breaks below that structure. So the low there was 6.36. Closes below that here, then you can maybe target down here above this previous high, which is around the 570s, 580s off that 32% order block if it were to come off that high. Overall, though, even the Neo is playing nicely. You can see it's trading inside that Neo cloud. So I would want to see a breakout of that Neo again for this thing to potentially continue to the upside. But it did just break out and set a new high and then got wicked back down. So it's quite interesting to see that. So overall, people are definitely wanting to sell it here, probably from their bags they've been holding down here in the threes. I mean, that's 100%, over 100% profit. So overall, been killing it. Go to 14 here. Okay, wrong ticker symbol, but all right. But Pendle overall, major moves. Gotta love it. And yeah, I would just want to see this thing continue to show me that it wants to hold support over that previous weekly or daily 4 hour high there. So watch that. It's on a instead of interesting spot because this is a lower high formation as well. So we'll keep a close eye on it for sure and see where it might head from here. All right. All right. Next up, OP. Do OP next. This guy in the other chat said he has 180x long from 68K. Dude, you're crazy for trading leverage. Hopefully it's not like your main bag. If you take, I mean, Dame, I quote unquote take these trades. I'm just showing you that it's a paper account. But again, this is not financial advice. Trust me, I wouldn't be taking these trades unless I wouldn't be showing these trades on here unless they were like real trades that I wanted to take. But this is all paper trading. It's not financial advice. Y'all know the drill. Come on. Y'all know the drill. It's not financial advice. These are all paper trades. I can't legally trade live on stream. On my personal, I could, but this is not my personal. All right. But Dame, remember 4 hour or above. I don't go below the 4 hour. So I have tried a few times to day trade like on 15 minutes. I will not go below 15 minutes. I've tried a few times with the strategy to do 15 minutes, but you have to understand that it is a 15-minute time frame. So whichever time frame you are on, if you get the similar setup, know what time frame you're on, go for targets on that time frame. Okay? It's not, if I'm here, I have a 15-minute setup and it's down like on this candle here. I mean, I got a nice breakout there, but it's like the next stage tanked, right? You have to look at the oscillator on that 15-minute time frame, see what it does, right? But yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Hold on 1 second, by the way, I forgot. One sec. Okay, sorry, that was tomorrow. I was making sure there's somebody that was coming to the house tomorrow. I couldn't remember if it was today or tomorrow. Okay, let's keep going. I was full on 50-minute setups, but that's hard to see significant trades. Yeah, 15 minutes good for day trades. Wait, we were on OP. Let's go back. You distracted me there again. Got my ADHD. All right, here we go. Daily time frame on OP. Lower low got formed. Now it's bouncing back. Guess what? We're still in that bear structure. I'm very pissed because we missed a setup. Missed a beautiful setup. Remember what we discussed here on OP? We had a trade setup here that I missed. I didn't take it off of this here. This was the same setup we've been taking on the euro there. Remember we talked about last week as well. We think it's going to go lower. Probably bounce off or target the order block down here at least 3 or that low. Guess what happened? Literally hit it.
Who's your daddy?
So overall, they're a 1.5 to 1 trade it, and then obviously you would move your stop once you have that first breakdown move. But higher low there forming on the oscillator, but it's still below that previous open close daily candle there. I love daily setups. So daily setups, man, daily setups are, there's nothing better than a daily setup. I'm just saying. You saw the setup we had on gold absolutely ripped. OP here, if I would have seen it, would have been a perfect daily setup. Reject off that imbalance. For now, though, for OP, where are we heading? Well, guess what? For now, Brad, I know you mentioned the our new volume profile indicator. I will bring that into play here soon, but for now, we're going to just do this so it's quick. But $4 up there. Look at that reject high of that value range. It just broke below the value range and came back in it. So this is a good indication to a start to potentially trading back in this range here at 3.15. So I would want to see if it could break this structure first or not create a lower high off of that previous low. If it doesn't do that, then this thing would probably range off in this area here. I would be targeting 380 to the upside. So really watch that with the potential bullish divergence or bullish gap divergence down here. If I were to take a long side now, this thing has to come up and break that structure like this again, extend or get close, give me a nice push. First turning point would be somewhere right here take a trade in the mid 3s for a move through 4 again above that structural point. So that's what I'd overall watch for here on OP. Nice little bounce target acquired pretty much here on this downside move there at see 2914. So definitely see if that wants to continue back up to the upside of 4 or more. Yeah. I day trade when I feel bored. Yeah, same there. Same here, Doberman. I don't use a bunch of liquidity on day trading, but it is fun. It's fun to mess around with. I've had a few successful trades with the setup on the day trading side. I just haven't done it very much, to be honest. All right, let's go to Uber, the only stock we have on the board today. I was going to type in USDT. I'm insane. All right, so Uber, lovely moves. Remember, Uber earnings, major gap up, right? Uber had a fantastic year for 2022. They lost money in 2022. Last year they made money, right? So fantastic year. 2023 made 1.89 billion, pretty much, getting back at least 10% of what they lost the year before, which is good. So lovely moves, and their revenue being well above where it was the previous year by almost 8 billion. So seeing that, very bullish on Uber long-term wise right now with the growth plus 140% this year. If we go to that weekly time frame, you can see, no, we are at all-time highs. Interesting. I thought we weren't, but overall still bullish. This thing's at $75. Great year. They have another good year, aka we have when's their next earnings? Earnings coming up in May, 1st of May, if they have yet another good quarter, which if we look at, look here, let me go back. Uber, guys, biggest thing about trading stocks is making sure you're paying attention to their earnings. Okay, so 1.43 last quarter one before in 2023 lost some money. So really watch to see if year over year they make money. That'd be even better. Probably continue that price, get through the 80s. But right now, I mean, this area right now is probably it should hold up, right? Because of that. It is a little bearish. It depends on the overall market too, because obviously it's going to trade alongside that as well. For now though, let's see that 4 hours holding support above that previous bounce level as well at 75.57. I do want to see this thing maybe can get back up to the 80s if it wants to treat this as a range. So not too bad. Uber, great year it had last year. So let's hope that continues in May. Okay. I think I'm bullish too, especially if that's under $100. I think it could be worth more. The biggest thing is Lyft doesn't have Lyft. Do they have a food delivery app? Oh yeah, they were with Grubhub. They just teamed up. I don't think they own each other, right? Okay, so that's the difference. Is Uber has Uber Eats. A big revenue stream off Uber Eats. So we'll see. All right, last but not least, ADA, and then if we have some extra time, we're going to take some suggestions. ADA is up next. Cardano. Oh, Cardano. I love all the Cardano hate, by the way. There are a lot of people that really hate this crypto. I've been a little bit more linked into everything going on in the crypto world. It's quite interesting. Let's see, CR. Wait. Where's the natural eclipse time? Is that peak on 2:04? I literally have 10 minutes. I don't know if I'll see it. Hold on one second. I'll look out the window. Cloudy here. Oh man. It's kind of cloudy here. Wait, hold on one second. We're gonna try something. 1 second. I might be able to set up the camera so you can see the sky. Hold on. It's already starting to get dark here. Hold on. I don't know if it'll work though. It has to probably be up here. Hold on. No, this USB isn't long enough. Bear with me. This one's not a USB for you. I need another USB 3. Somebody help me. It'd be pretty sick if I can get this working. Hold on 1 second, bear with me. Might trade off the got 10 minutes for this thing to go total. We get 90% coverage here. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. We're gonna try something. Alright, so this isn't gonna work. Maybe we'll get lucky. Hold on. Deactivate. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to see if I can get the eclipse thing working. Oh, bet. There we go. I gotta take off. Hold on. I had to take my other. Hold on. You're gonna see it get dark. Filters. There we go. There we go. Hold on. No. Sorry, we're gonna see if we can get the total eclipse on The problem is I think it's gonna adjust. Let me make sure my camera settings don't adjust. Make sure they don't adjust. Exposure auto. Wait, hold on. ISO is too high. Shutter speed. All right, see if it goes nighttime here in a sec. What'd you say? Hold on. We're trying to see if we can get the it's gonna be total here in a second. You can't see the sun out my window, but you'll be able to see something, I think. Well, let's see where it's at. Bayer. Nashville eclipse time said. It said what? 2 Eastern? 2 Central. 2:04 and conclude at 3:20. It's 2 right now. It's getting kind of dark. I'm trying to think of where the sun is. Actually, the sun's pretty close over there. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up my whatever app, and I'll be able to see where the sun is. You won't be able to see me, guys. Sorry. Clean the sky, Jacob. What do you mean, clean the sky? Wait, hold on. Let me do sun. Wait. Where is this? I literally think it's happening right now. We just can't even see it. I think it's happening right now. We just can't see it. Hold on. One second. I'm trying to find my whatever thing. It kind of looks. Where the heck is the sun? Is it just like a cloudy day? It's just acting like a cloudy day right now. That's all it's doing. It's just acting like a cloudy day. Exclamation remove clouds. Y'all are nuts. Hold on. I got to figure out where it is. If I knew where the sun was, you could probably see it. I just don't want to like mess it up for you guys. Hold on, give me 1 second. I will say it is dark in here. Exclamation remove clouds. Alright. Well, I don't think there's much we can say. Wait, it is getting darker. Wait, hold on. It should say like Illinois is hitting right now. Come on, man. Wow, that was cool. I have witnessed one in real life, so I'll give it that. No, I think it's. Yeah, maybe we do wait. I'm gonna wait till this peak at 2:04. All right, we'll see if it gets like really dark at 2:04. The problem is it gets pretty dark already. That being said, let's talk about Cardano while this is happening. It'd be cool if it just went. I'm trying to remember how dark it actually got before. Let me make sure y'all get the most of the sky here. All right. While that's happening, if it gets pitch black in here, Cardano, my friends, ADA still in that bearish downtrend as well. Remember, this is another one we discussed for a potential breakout move. So we need to see this thing crush that, break through, right, and then continue to the upside accordingly to that as well. It's supposed to be at its peak right now, 90% coverage. I mean, it just looks like a rainy day to me. Right now, still in a bearish downtrend on Cardano, but the weekly, right? Today and last week it tried to close up over this current price level. We talked about this kind of range here on ADA. We really wanted to see if this thing wanted to kind of bounce off of this area here and continue, right? If this thing continues off this level, we want to be targeting that 72 mark or so. Maybe go from there. But overall, this thing just chilling above this is fine. We're still bullish on like a weekly time frame. Daily time frame, though, if I want to take a potential trade, that honestly for a weekly, let's say if you wanted to get a good value play, something for the longer term, right? This below that 60 level was it. It was probably, that was a really good price to take. But if we were looking for a trading setup, I want to see, remember, that structure break on the oscillator on the daily, which would give us that structure break above that previous high or previous lower high there, and then continue to the upside off of that. So seeing something like this would be ideal, right? With a turning point there to make that continuation move. Overall, guys, not too bad. Wait a second. Dude, I think, no, this thing's still chilling. ADA. But yeah, it does look good for a potential breakout move. So I feel like it got darker, right? Yeah, but we're not total. So here's Indianapolis. Maybe since I'm wait, hold on. Eclipse map. I mean, we're more south. Eclipse map. Eclipse map time. Yeah, it's kind of past this, isn't it? Lame. All right, guys, cool. Well, that being said, let me hop over to the cam. Let me bring the cam back over. I think, yeah. Unless you guys want me to leave it. Jay, give me one single good reason to not sell my 88 hold. I mean, this was probably the last resort here. That 60. I got it recorded when it was above me here in Dallas. That's awesome, man. Too many clouds, he said. Hey, it's still cool. We're on the stream and we got to see a little bit, at least get dark, right? Wow, man, that's so sick. Here's Indiana. All right, I'm going to adjust the camera while you guys watch Indiana. And then we're going to go over a little bit more, and then we'll be done for the day, and then be back tomorrow at 1 Eastern. Y'all know the drill. All right, 1 second. Let me fix the camera. Minuto, por favor. That's so sick. To be honest, that's pretty sick. Please leave cam. Leave it, please. Leave cam. Wait, why? I mean, it's not much, man. Hasn't really changed, to be honest. Hasn't changed. I've witnessed a real one before, like a full eclipse. Put me back on, boy. Deactivate. Deactivate. Activate. There we are. Yo, fix yourself, camera. Why are you so purple? Yo, why am I purple, bro? What's happening? There we go. All right. 1 sec. Let me get the Pepe cam back up. Deactivate. Activate. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool when you get those total. Oh, this is, you probably just can't see it. Auto. Oh, oops. Automatic now. Yeah, okay, we're good. I gotta exit out of that. Now I deactivate again and reactivate, and then we're gonna get back to the charts. Guys, got about 10 minutes here. If you want to go over anything specific, throw it in the chat. We just looked at the eclipse. Pretty cool. And we'll go over it before the end of the stream. There's Pepe. I forgot I got to put the filter back on Pepe too. Filter, edit, crop. There we go. Bop. Pepe's back. Oh no, Pepe's so small. Little baby Pepe. Baby Pepe. Not that big, geez. There we go. Move the camera. There we go. He's back. ADA was our final go. All right. Babe, can you look at LAI? Seems to be bull flagging. LAI. I got you. Jasmine, I got you. LAI, what a bull flagging on what, a weekly? I mean, this isn't, if this is what we're talking about, yeah, I'm assuming it is. I wouldn't consider this a bull flag just because it may be up here, but a bull flag didn't take this long to play out, I will say. This here, 4 hour, you're going to want to see a structural break. I need this back over 5.5 and then for a continuation. Honestly, that 6 is going to be rough, though. This previous support there is probably going to be rough resistance. So 6 cents to be that upside target if it does make a full break. Let me look at Jasmine for void. Jasmine. We got about 8 more minutes here, guys. We'll go over a few more. Now, this is good consolidation. This potentially could have been kind of a bull flag break, but not really. I would want to see a lower low. Higher low forming on the oscillator. This thing needs to break back over the 50, create that turning point. Jasmine, though, weekly time frame for that 2 cents level comes from a previous open close high over there. Beautiful, beautiful reject so far. But does look good. I would want to see this thing break above this area now, that 224, and then maybe go back to the 24. So very possible if we can get back to there. I would want to see that structure to kind of continue though. But overall, higher low, good formation so far. RNDR, render. Look at it. Render, the only thing I don't like about render is that it's it's retesting these lows now. It's going to have to get back over that low there, okay, and make that move. If it rejects that same low there, right here at 1026, 1025 area, it's got a little bit of a gap there up to 1050, you could even say. It could wick any of that. You still have a bearish trend on the oscillator. Render, honestly, down here would be a good price. Remember, we said $8 would be a good buy, I think, on render if we get it. Weekly time frame is pretty solid. It's bouncing off that imbalance. This week, I'd want to see it close up over that high of 1068 and then go from there through 11, maybe even target like 13. But overall, it's not too bad here. But again, if the daily's still gonna be below that structure, I'm still would be bearish on it. Take a look at the 1-day chart, then invert it. But look at Bonk, guys. Y'all know my thesis on meme coins. Guys, I'll just brief summary of what I think about meme coins. Meme coins, an interesting thing. I will say Bonk is a better one probably to play, but overall, like Dogecoin, probably the best one so far to be a part of, just because Doge's the only one that probably trades like a normal coin. These trading trends now is very trend based. Everybody can create a coin in about 2 seconds. Like discovering, like recently, the pump.fun website, like I can literally go on there and create a coin right now if I wanted to, and we could trade it in like probably an hour. It's just so easy to create meme coins now, so it's so widespread the amount of liquidity there is for meme coin trading. I would suggest, if you were in down here, you're good. Maybe wait to see if it does get pumps out of nowhere, but there's not much TA that can be involved in Bonk, not yet anyway. I would want to see it be used for something other than just being a meme coin first. Now, if that's being the case where it is being used for something other than meme coin, then that's cool. We could then talk about it. But the only other one I would talk about is like Doge, because you at least have like Elon like endorsing it. So it's like actually it has good volume to be trading it. But I wouldn't necessarily buy any unless you're like if you're in down here and want to maybe double down and get lucky. But it's very risky on these just because of the amount that are being generated. Jacob Coin, I like it. I'm gonna fully rug you, bro. All right, near with the I thought we went over near. Yeah, we did. Did we go over near? I swear we had near on the board. Am I wrong? Thought we went over near, Ham. 7%. I went over last week. Okay. I know we've gone over this several times. Thought we went over near today. Remember that 841 reject, the open closed level there. This level as well, 738.4. Rug me, daddy. All right, anybody want to send me some Solana? I'll just rug you right now. Just send it to me. I'll give you my Solana address. I'll rug you right now. Okay. 7.67. I want to see that structural break there. 7.678. And then go for the 8.411. Maybe some point on a private stream we will trade meme coins with whatever Solana y'all send me. Because I probably won't be trading them with my own money. I'll tell you that. But maybe. 7.679. I would have wanted to break through that daily open close level. Previous lower low. This is what a bull flag breakout kind of looks like. This is kind of a bull flag because it barely set this open close low there happened, but it didn't actually set a real lower low. But it's in that similar format, so it is trying to go right. It's trying to go near right now. I would want to see a closure over this high of 750. Give gold signal. Dude, I can't give gold signals at all-time highs. We had a signal on gold already, and it's been absolutely ripping so far. So if you're here every day, you'll see when we give out potential trades. Gold, we already took it. We're still holding a position, but there's not really a way I can do that when it's at an all-time high. All right. But yeah, needs to break and hold above 750 today would be nice. We probably get that continuation. It does look really good, to be honest. That daily looks solid. Great bull flag formation. I want to see that bullish, that buying continue. Love those crypto gurus endorsing some memes. Absolutely, man. It's just so easy to create them. I think. Let's see what's trending right now. While we wait, guys. I'm pissed. I did have Michi. I was playing around on Pump.Fun yesterday because I just discovered what it is, and I bought Michi before it even came onto Radium, and I sold way too early. Kill me. It would have been worth like 10 grand from like 50 bucks. It's all good. I'm learning. Yeah, but this one, Book of Bull Run. I've heard about that one. It's already tanking. It was up, what, 100-something% today. Panties. It's just funny to see what people come up with. Half of these are just like, look, Jupiter's on the list there. I'll buy that one. USDC. Okay. Yeah, the Michi. Yeah, that's the thing though. It's like there's not. You can't just predict if these are gonna go like this. Had it like what market cap was like, I think like 60K. So if I had I think 1 million of them at 60K. Let's see. 60K. Yeah, it just would have been a smooth 11,000% roughly. I mean, that's if I would have actually held and sold at the perfect time, which wouldn't happen. So would have been nice. It doesn't matter. It's fun. It's all fun money. They're getting paid for that endorsement. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All the Pump.Fun, or not all the Pump Fun ones is like the meme central. All the Pink Sale ones are paid endorsements. Guys, we have 30 seconds. We'll probably do a meme stream, but on my personal at some point. We got 30 seconds till Bitcoin predictions. What do we say on the Bitcoin predictions? We said 71,450, okay? 71,450, and we're about to see it right now. Let's see. In about 3, 2, 1. Let's see where we at. 71,450. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We are above. More, baby. More wins again today. Congratulations. If you put more, you get 100 points added to your profile now. That being said, it's quite interesting because a lot of you usually put more. A lot of you put more. Which is an interesting take on that. Because, man, a lot of you put more. Hold on. I want to dim down this soundtrack real quick. Because with more adding to your profile, we had a few people tied. We might have our first top 10 where people have tied. So tomorrow, guys, we will have our top 10 from last week going over tomorrow from today's points, but I will continue your points from today's measuring. Okay, I'm gonna erase. That's what we're gonna do. Watch time. That's interesting. I'll write down watch time. I'll write down watch time today, maybe. That's what I'll do. I'll take a screenshot of everybody's watch time from today. That's hard. I forgot we didn't have the forward point reset. All right, let me put it up to you guys. Those of you that are Hodl Gang member, keep points into rest of the week or reset tomorrow. Keep reset. All right, so it's up to you guys. I'm gonna start that poll. You want to keep or reset the points tomorrow after we pick those players, okay? If you want to keep the points, then we'll continue it. The people that were already ranking from the end of last week will continue to rank this week. That's the only difference. Is some people don't want that. But overall, though, it'll all be back on track next week. If you had picked more, you get 100 points added to your profile. Tomorrow we'll determine the top 10 from this past week. Now that we get back on schedule, since I was in Florida for Easter. But overall, I think we're gonna have hopefully an exact top 10. If we have ties, we'll add you guys to the list as well if we have a tie. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Make sure that you follow the Twitter, guys. It looks like you guys possibly want to, oh, you want to reset. That's interesting. I'll give you guys a little bit more time to vote on that, to reset or keep the points. But we'll reset tomorrow if not, and then watch how it'll be from tomorrow to Friday. Guys, drum roll, please. We had to hit 120 likes today, and we did. Boom, barely. Hit 120 likes, that means we move on to tomorrow. We have to hit 120 likes every single stream if you want to do a Friday giveaway of $300. If you want 5 entries on today's or this Friday's $300 giveaway, as well as every Friday's $300 giveaway, make sure you go to the YouTube channel, you click the join button, you join the HODL gang. You get 5 entries versus 1. And you'll get it every single Friday, and it's literally $1. If you have YouTube Premium, you get to sign up for free as well. So make sure you join the HODL gang, get cool emotes and badges as well the longer you stay with us. But we appreciate you guys being here. HODL gang strong. Solar eclipse was pretty cool, even though not much happened here. I will say it is brighter outside now. It is brighter outside. Guys, let's get an all-time high tomorrow on Bitcoin. Let's run it up, baby. Let's see if one of our trades, BNB still in the green. The Euro's probably the best in the green. I don't know. Where's our old pal, Solana? Solana's just flipped back to the red. So we'll see how Solana plays out into tomorrow, because it's an alternate setup. Remember, we have A+ setups, then we have alternate setups. So we'll see if Solana plays out or not. If it doesn't, then we write it down and we never take it again, right? So overall, guys, thanks for tuning in. Great stream. It's good to be back. Happy Monday. Have a good rest of your day. Make sure you follow the Twitter. Type in exclamation Twitter in the chat. Ooh. Let me type that again. Twitter. Boom. Exclamation Twitter in the chat. Make sure you follow the Twitter and you join the Discord. Absolutely free. We have a lot of news that comes out this week, so be up to date on what that news is. If you want to be up to date with it daily, make sure you follow Twitter. We also do analysis on there all day long. If you want anything analyzed, you'll probably see it on there already. So make sure you go and see. We analyze almost everything on the Twitter. But guys, appreciate you. Looks like you guys want to keep the points, actually. Okay, we're keeping the points going into tomorrow. I'm going to end that poll. Moore ended up being our winner for today, so we get 100 points out of your profile. We'll pick our top 10 tomorrow and continue those points through Friday, and then on Monday, they'll reset next Monday, okay? All right, guys, happy solar eclipse day. Happy Bitcoin breakout. Hopefully, we get the Bitcoin through 73K new all-time high this week. But that's why you tune in every day, to stay up to date on what's going on in the market and how to potentially make good trade decisions. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day with all these hand movements that I'm doing. Man, I'm weird sometimes. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. HODL gang strong. Peace.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?